And Kaylee's in the background taking selfies.
You went live and didn't tell me?
It just went.
Wow.
It just went live. What do you want from me? One person. We have literal
What
fucking
is
like
happening?
child murders going on outside.
Dude,
They're okay, right? Like I don't need to go out there and do something. There's kids like screaming out there. Like bloody murder.
I think it's.
All right, I need to go take a look. Hold on one second.
I can't.
Keep them entertained.
I
Tell me
think
boo.
it's. I'm not gonna do that. I think it's a joke. Hi guys. I'm gonna do that. I think it's a joke. Hi guys. How's it going? We're playing a game, mofos. That's right. Hi Selena. Hello, hello. How's y'all's nights going? Hi Brian. I don't know how to entertain
I don't
you.
know. I can't even tell which kids are screaming.
I know.
These kids? They're not the ones that are screaming.
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
They are.
I don't freaking know. I mean, nobody seems to be that upset, so I have no idea.
Bloodhound is watching The Dark and the Wicked. Ooh.
Chris Snyder's here. I thought he was too cool to hang out with us. He's doing some kind of live thing. I don't know. It's a little dark.
You think it's too dark?
I don't know. The sun's going to be going down in like an hour, so we're going to have to readjust the lighting. I don't know.
I think you're right. I'll just keep this on.
Love the dark and the wicked. I don't know if that helps.
Yeah.
Probably this light when the sun starts to go down, babe.
Or this one?
Whatever you want. Wifey knows best. Saw 3 on the 18th. I don't know. What's in 2 weeks from now? Today is the 4th. 14 days from now would be the 18th. Sounds good to me. Chris wants to be on for that one. I said I'd check with my wife, and I did. She said, absolutely not. Not that douchebag.
I did not say that.
You said something like that. Something to that effect. It wasn't verbatim. So sorry I misquoted you. Maybe it was like loser.
At all like that.
Maybe garbage person.
No, I didn't say that at all.
No, whatever. It's what it is.
No, I didn't say that at all.
No, whatever. It's what it is. Are you guys excited for the last voyage of the Demeter? I got even more excited when I found out who was directing it. I was already super excited. And then when I found out the director, that was when I was like, oh, this could be big time. This could be like easy top 10 film this year for sure. So is everyone excited for a Saw watch party?
I'm excited.
Whose hair is longer now, Kaylee or mine? Yours.
Yeah, I got this wig. I'm trying it out.
What do you guys think of Kaylee's wig?
It's fun. It's crazy having like long hair like this when obviously my hair is really short. So
I hate that I can't put pin message, go to channel, remove, put user in timeout. I should put one of you in timeout just for fun.
Just for fun.
Just for fun. It sucks that I can't put people's comments up on the screen unless I use StreamYard. You know?
Yeah.
Well,
Last
voyage of the Demeter comes out on my birthday.
Oh,
all
nice.
Right.
Hi, Ross.
It is. It's good old Paul Shunk himself. Congrats on the new place. Did you both transfer jobs? We did not transfer.
We did not transfer.
There's no transferring our jobs.
No, we left. I have a totally new job.
I actually went and worked at my salon all day today in Sedona.
Yeah, he's still technically working there, but
yeah,
not for long, really.
Loving Kaylee's long hair. What about my long hair, man?
Thank you.
What about this?
Thank you so much.
This was looking good earlier when I got home, and then I took a little shower, and it totally screwed up what I had going on.
I like it though. He's got beautiful thick hair. It's very thick and gorgeous.
Yeah. Very excited for Saw X, bro. Yeah. 100. Biblical? You mean Jesus. That's what you mean.
Looking biblical.
Ross loves my hair.
I love your
and
hair.
His bald
too,
head hair.
Ross.
Or his beard hair. Or his ball hair.
I love all. Well, I guess all of it could be hair. I was gonna say that the bald isn't really hair.
No.
Yeah.
No. I said ball hair.
I know. I know.
Not bald hair. I did say bald hair to start.
And then you said ball hair.
And then I went to ball hair. Love the Saw 6
Oh,
shirt.
I'm not wearing a Saw
Thank you.
shirt.
You're right. My favorite trap in the franchise as of right now. Saw X could have something better.
It could.
You never know.
You never knows. My Saw shirt's dirty.
Oh no, Shamarlos is here.
Shamarlos.
Now we're gonna get some dietary
Corn dogs.
information. Today it's corn dogs.
Wow.
And I'm sure 6 other things.
We're good, Shamarlos. How are you doing?
Looking a bit like Otis Driftwood. That's funny. That's what my brother says, except for I don't have white hair.
Not yet.
No, I'm definitely kidding. So Maya's here. All right.
Maya, hi.
We got Ross.
Welcome,
We got
welcome.
Zach. We got others, but those are all members and patrons. So we got
and
Adrian.
yeah.
Or
Hello.
how do you say that? I read that as Adrian is not. How do you say that?
I don't want to mispronounce it.
Whatever.
Ariadne.
We pronounce
How do you
things
say
wrong
your
all
name?
the time.
Have you told us
Bene?
before? I'm sorry if you have.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's play a game, mofos. All right then. I wasn't excited about Saw X, but since I saw the trailer, I'm now looking forward to it. Hey, I don't know, Paul, are you a Saw fan? I can't remember. Hello, Connor.
Hello.
Um,
Ariadne. Am I saying that right? Ariadne. Ariadne. It's a really pretty, cool
Ariadne.
sounding name.
Yeah.
I like it. Ariadne, welcome.
And trust me, I'd tell you if I thought your name was stupid. Have you looked into semen extraction therapy, Jason? Tried it once. Kaylee actually does that to me all the time. It helps. It helps tremendously.
Semen extraction
Can
therapy.
we do some therapy tonight, babe?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. Thanks for that. That's that definitely made this night much better. Alex here. Change her picture.
Hi.
She's got a Scream photo now, I think. Is that Scream? That's a ghost
Yes,
face?
this is a ghost face. Good
My
old
brother
ghost
is texting
face.
me, but not on the live stream. You know how much my brother supports the channel? 0.
Yeah.
Let me tell him to jump on the live stream. I'm live streaming. Get on, you piece of shit.
My sister came on. I was live streaming last week on Instagram and TikTok by myself. And I was really nervous about it and felt really shy. And my sister came on my TikTok live stream, and that was really fun. I was really glad she was there.
Fauci says, how
hi.
are us amazing perps?
Perps.
Perpetrators?
Peeps.
What are we perpetrating exactly?
I don't know. Each other?
Semen extraction. We're probably we're on the run from the cops because we tried to
Too
open a
much.
semen extraction facility. No, dude, that place would have a line around the block.
No.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, it would, but no.
We're not gonna
But
open
no.
it, but it would be a hit, right?
It would.
It'd be a stroke of genius. If
Is that what you'd call it?
Yeah, stroke of genius works. You stroke till you're a genius.
I feel like it's the opposite. The more you stroke, the less genius you get.
You think you lose brain cells
Yeah.
from ejaculating?
Yes.
Wow. I say not true. If so,
you just had a lot to
I'm
start
just
off
straight
with.
up mentally
That's
retarded
why.
at this point. So the facility, I haven't seen the faculty. Sorry, the faculty is a movie I haven't seen. Oh my goodness! Since it came out, basically. That's like those movies that came out in the 90s, like Disturbing Behavior, The Faculty. You probably never even seen that.
I haven't seen The Faculty.
Wasn't that directed by Robert Rodriguez? Or am I crazy on that? It's been so friggin' long. 1998, yeah. It's one of those post-Scream movies with all the pretty people. There's a whole
I've
slew
seen like
of
the
those.
the cover for it, and it's all like attractive, like 20-year-olds.
I'm with Maya. Brain cell loss depends on the intensity of the extraction. Kaylee's straight up retarded after. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I like Scream, but I love Saw. Yes. I don't really like Scream, but I love Saw. I'm with you there. I'm liking the newer ones for sure. I like 5 and 6 way more than the other ones. But Saw 7 has a good chance of being my favorite Saw, just because, or Scream, because Christopher Landon. I'm gonna tell you what I want. Okay, this is what I want. Tell you what I want. What I really, really want.
What do you want?
That's not what you're supposed to say.
So tell me which one, which you really, really
Thank
want.
you. I wanna. Okay, no, I want the ending of Scream 7 should be this. The movie should have balls, number one.
Okay.
Because Scream is the safest franchise in the history of fucking horror franchises. They never kill anybody. The ending of Scream 6 might be the safest ending I've ever seen in my entire life. Basically, everyone they killed, they were like, JK.
They're like, they're not dead.
They're like, you know how that guy got stabbed 78 times? And now he's just like on a gurney, and then all the other people who were stabbed are just like walking around. And then the other girls, and then Gail Weathers and all that stuff.
Yeah,
is like,
I know. They all survived.
Every single person in that movie survived. So what it should be is that I want every motherfucking person to die in the movie. And I want some kind of like Usual Suspects type ending where you think the killer gets caught, right?
Uh-huh.
Kind of in the end, but then the killer like gets away with it and like walks away, and in doing so pins all the murders on Sam.
Oh.
Because Sam has this like dark side, and she's like already thought of in this way, and in the last movie, of course, like everybody like thinks she's a killer or thinks like she's bad. It would be very easy to spin it in a way where Sam gets pinned with all the killings and the killer gets away with it. The fact that the killer is exposed every single time, and that it's multiple killers, like except for part 3, every single time, and that like characters that are stabbed multiple times end up just getting up in the end, and all that stuff, just do away with all of that. Do away with all of it. I want them all dead.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay.
I want to see everyone go down, and I want Sam to get pinned with the murders, and it ends on the darkest note Scream's ever ended.
I mean, that would be really cool for her to get pinned, because they are setting it up so heavily that she's got issues. So, I mean, yeah, it would. It's always like with these kinds of franchises, like with slasher franchises, same thing with like Halloween. You do want to see like legacy people being killed, but you also don't. At least for me, it's like a mix.
Michael Myers wouldn't have survived the kind of stabbing some of those characters went through in Scream 6. Dude, Superman, Homelander, Omni-Man,
my God, Homelander
wouldn't survive the kind of stabbings that some of those characters went through.
Yeah, like, it was intense.
It's such a cop-out. It's such a cop-out to have these big major characters get killed, and then just to be like, JK. You know, at
JK,
least Scream
they're
5 was
alive.
like, Dewey's dead.
Yeah.
And Dewey's dead.
Right. And he was gone. May he rest in peace.
So for me, I'm like, kill Sydney. Kill them all.
I do want Gail to die.
She's dead
Yeah.
in my eyes. Like, that was so ridiculous. So anyways.
Jason, kill everyone and end it. Yeah. He's just like, end the franchise.
You can leave it off on like Sam going to court jail, right? And then Scream 8 or whatever is her like in the beginning getting, finally. I don't know. Actually, I'm fine with it honestly ending there.
Okay.
I'm fine with it just ending as like the bars close on her and like, Ghostface gets away with it and it's Sydney. Sydney's doing the killing and she pins it on Sam.
And it's
the end.
Sydney. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Quite an ending.
Down. Anybody. All right. I was surprised when Chad lived at the bro.
Yeah.
Bro. That was such a Chad thing to do.
It was.
All right. So I think it's time to get into bum bum bum.
I'm ready. I kind of want a blanket though.
All right. Is there anybody in here who is watching Saw somehow for the very first time tonight?
I hope not.
Because that would be crazy.
These watch parties we feel bad when we watch something with people for the first time because it's so hard.
I'm going to tell you this right now. 100%. I am not staying away from absolutely any spoilers for the entire franchise in these watch parties. So if you haven't seen the movies and you don't want spoilers, you got to go.
Yeah, we're talking spoilers.
100%. I'm going to be talking spoilers for the whole franchise throughout every one of these movies because
it's relevant.
It's impossible not to talk about future things, right?
Future installments too.
Yes, because they are so interconnected. Because they are so tied into one another.
Yeah. There's
no way that I could possibly not talk about.
I'm really excited that we're rewatching this. Because I love rewatching movies when a new one's coming out in a franchise.
There's some people who think Adam is still alive and is the oldest disciple after Dr. Gordon. I mean, Amanda goes in, strangles him with a bag. They say, Hoffman says something along the lines of like, I cleaned up your mess or whatever. Like she couldn't kill Adam. We do see a body still chained in Adam's chain. I guess you could go down that road of like, Hoffman, after Amanda failed to kill Adam, comes in, takes him out of there, very Detective Matthews style, puts him in a cage and, heals him and whatever, and then takes him on as apprentice. And then Adam is who comes and breaks Hoffman out of the bathroom, repaying the favor. And setting up a new Saw franchise with Hoffman as the new Jigsaw alongside of Adam. But that's just getting super silly because it's already silly enough that Dr. Gordon would be a part of it. So like for both of the are both the victims in the first movie to then be revealed to be on Jigsaw's side. I don't know. I mean, I guess it would go towards that idea that Jigsaw is making a difference.
Right.
Right? Because he's
impacting people. He
does get Amanda.
Yep.
He does get, Hoffman.
Right.
He gets Logan. He gets, so I don't know. But
he's turning people.
Do I want to see Adam and all that?
Maya, you have to go. Goodbye. Thank you. You might have already left, but thank you so much for coming.
Oh,
I'm sorry you have to go.
Jigsaw is too smart. Jigsaw is God.
Jigsaw is God.
All right, let's start this movie. So I'm hitting play right now. Let's go. 1 hour and 42 minutes. Oh, shit. I turned off the audio. Okay. Little Lionsgate films up on my screen. 11 seconds. Twisted Pictures is where we're at. Gotta go. Love y'all. Bloodhound. Damn, everyone's leaving.
Bye.
Well, I'm glad everyone
I'm so
stopped
sorry.
by.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Tell Mel's the horror most Morgan Freeman.
That's good. I'm opening a snack.
These openings with like the Bergs, Talls, and Hoffman, like text on the screen and everything. There's your key. Grab the key.
I know.
Grab the key.
Bro.
It's great to see in like part 5, I want to say, where John's setting up the bathroom with Amanda in there, and then he takes the key and like throws it on Adam's chest there. So, well, okay, let's talk about this. What happens? I guess, okay, let's say this first. Number 1, was Adam supposed to find the key? And number 2, let's say he, like, it's a 50-50 shot, right? What happens if Adam does find the key and does get loose in the room, right?
Yeah.
The door's locked.
Yeah.
Right? But John's in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Right? He could reach him if he got up, and he could be moving him around and everything. And John's just kind of just sitting there like.
It's so funny to think that he's just there. I don't know. It seems like, how could he have ever grabbed it?
Okay, but he has to bank on the fact. Okay, so he put the cord between his toe on purpose so that when he woke up, he'd pull it out, right? So, but he does throw it on his chest, and Adam, when he does that, Adam in Saw 5, he kind of moves his head like he's coming to.
Yeah.
Right? So, is it possible, right, that he could have grabbed the key? Of course it is.
Right.
So we're talking about a completely different film.
Like, grab something.
When the thing that's shining and the only thing that you see. It has a light on.
I guess that's fair that it is.
Right? You're completely in blackness.
Yeah.
There's one thing that has light on it. You wake up and you just immediately grab it. Like, what the hell is that? It would be kind of my instinct. And I think that's why he put a light on it. Right? Is so that he would kind of go for it. So, but like, is the key for Adam's lock the same as Dr. Gordon's? Could he have gotten him out too? Were they supposed to get out of their chain?
To get out.
Like, he gave him a chance, right? Like, if Adam would have grabbed that key, would he have
him grabbing the key too, it's kind of like, all of Jigsaw's like traps are to teach people something. Mm-hmm. So like him being able to grab the key when he's coming out of like unconsciousness, what is that like? What is that? What is that lesson? What is that lesson? You know what I mean? Like, to survive it, to grab the key and get out.
It's just, he's giving him a chance.
Yeah.
Because if you realize, the reason that's there is because the question would be, if that key wasn't there, what chance did Adam ever have?
Yeah.
Right? Because Jigsaw is supposed to give people chances. You have the opportunity to get out of Jigsaw traps. Right? That's a Jigsaw trap. Hoffman and Amanda's traps, you can't get out of. Right? Because they're just sicko killers.
Yeah.
But Jigsaw's traps are always,
you
could get out of them.
Yeah.
Right? And I think the reason that in Saw 3, why the black dude who killed the kid who's in the rack, I think that when he undoes the locks and all of that, and he still can't, like, he's trying to get him out, and he's like trying to do this and that we see in like Saw 5, I want to say, that Hoffman is like fucking with the rack. Mm-hmm. So I think he sabotaged that, and I do think he might have been able to get him out had he not. Mm-hmm. Right? And Carrie's obviously is unwinnable. They're fucking like locked into her rib cage.
Oh my god,
like that. And then the one in Saw 3 with the Indian dude who has this freaking hook through his jaw. It's like, oh yeah, just rip your jaw off.
Yeah, like no big
And then
deal.
there's a sealed room you can't get out of, and a bomb's about to go off. Like, there's definitely beyond unwinnable traps in this.
Yeah.
But with Jigsaw's traps, there is always a way out. I wonder, like, what this movie would be like had Adam found got the key. What would that look like? Did Jigsaw have that planned out too?
One would think.
Marlowe's believes in heaven, in case anybody wants to know that. All right. Ever seen Adam's apples? No. Oh, I was able to catch this. I thought you were doing them earlier, and that I'd miss all the games. Hope you're both doing great. Well, thanks, Cockmeyer.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, we are 6 minutes and 6 seconds in. 606. You moved into a new house with 1,000 VHS tapes. That's right. They were just here when we moved in.
What's up?
What's up, Jose? I need to rewatch this classic. Damn right. We already started it, so jump in.
Jump on in.
Also could have drowned in the tub. 100%. That's another thing that I've thought about many times. If Adam doesn't wake up fast enough, he drowns.
Yeah.
And then what? Then Jigsaw gets up and he's like, game over, I guess? I don't know. I didn't expect that one.
Make me choke. He just stands up.
So, the kind of paralytic that John gives to himself here. How much mobility does John have currently? Could he stand up right now? I have no idea. Because at the end of the movie, obviously, it's been 6 hours.
It wears off. Yeah.
Eventually, right? It says it slows his heart rate and this and that. How drugged is he right now? How lucid is he right now?
I don't know. I mean, there's paralytics that obviously paralyze you, but they don't turn your brain off. So he could just be immobile and still conscious, which would be really scary, honestly. Like that Nightmares and Dreamscape episode we just watched.
Oh God, yeah. Your water bottle is as big as you are, babe. So I read.
Lots of water. It's important to stay hydrated, you know? I definitely would hate to wake up in this bathroom.
Yep. I got it, Roth. I love how he reaches out and he keeps stretching, and then when we see the overhead shot, John is 5 feet from him. Right? It'd be one thing if he was somewhat close, but the fact that he extra stretch, look how fucking far he is. He's bro, what? Does he have any depth of field in his vision? Because I don't think he understands how far away he seems to be.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see a Saw movie where there is a because Jigsaw has so many victims, one of their family members or loved ones is after Jigsaw, just to add an outside factor. I mean, that's kind of like Tap in this movie, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Tap is obsessed because he kills Singh. And he wants revenge for Singh's death. And, of course, the other people he's killed. Now, is this the plan? Did he add that thing so that he could get the tape recorder? Because if he didn't have that thing, how did they ever get the tape recorder?
The funny thing with these movies is it's always was that intentional? Did they have to have that or whatever?
Okay, like
But it's valid. I'm not saying that it's not. Like, that's how you have to think about it.
we've done escape rooms together,
Yes.
and there's some dumb fucking people,
Yes.
right? So that would actually be kind of funny, is to watch. Like I feel like that would be like a scary movie thing.
Yes.
But like you put someone in a room like this, and there's like clues and stuff that you're supposed to put together, and the person's just like, I don't get it, and they just kind of keep going around. They're like, I don't get it, and Jigsaw's up there like,
I feel
idiot.
like that has been parodied before. I feel like that has to exist.
It just, yeah, no. I mean, for sure, there's people you would put in these traps, and they would be like, I don't
Oh my
get it.
god, yeah.
I don't get it. What am I supposed to do?
Dude, I
They
would
would
be
never
like
even
that.
get the tape, right, to start the game.
I
He'd
feel
be
like,
just
honestly,
grab the tape.
I really feel like that would be me by myself. I feel like if I was alone in there, I think I would just be totally lost. If somebody else was with me, that's different. Like if I was specifically like with Gordon and Adam, then I would be fine.
You probably thought of a few different ways to get the tape recorder. Okay, which? Because they absolutely have to. It's imperative for them to get this tape recorder.
Yes. Otherwise, they literally don't know anything that they're supposed to know.
Like, okay, when Adam throws him the tape recorder, like let's say because he's like, I don't want to risk breaking it. You throw me your tape or whatever, right? Let's say he either A, throws in the tape recorder and it breaks, or Dr. Gordon throws the tape and it goes too far out of Adam's reach and he can't get it.
Yeah.
Then Jigsaw's sitting there like, fuck. Right? Because there are certain things where it's like, if he can't get the tape recorder, if the tape recorder's thrown across the room, let's say what you fucking Adam picks it up and he's like, no, I'm not playing. He smashes the tape recorder.
I mean, maybe at that
then
point,
it's
just kind of like, well,
Jigsaw's just gonna lay there until like the clock runs out and he's gonna get up and be like, you guys fucking suck at this game. I put so much work into this.
I'm never playing a game with you again.
Because you're gonna die.
Because you're gonna die. Don't live or die, just die.
But what happens if you just there's a tape in front of you and you're like, no, no, I'm not gonna do it, and it never starts the timer.
I know.
And it never does anything, and Jigsaw's just sitting up there like, is this person fucking
Maybe
serious?
That's the real
like,
way
no.
to get out of the whole situation is just to be like, I'm not playing your game.
Yeah, because almost every trap does start with like they have to like pull a cord or whatever, and then it starts the timer, and then it's like, I see your cord, I ain't pulling it.
Yeah, like I'm not.
I ain't starting that
touching
timer.
That. No.
I don't know, man. And like, what if Tap kills Zep? Right?
Uh-huh.
Like, I guess Amanda comes in and gets John out because that door is locked. Right? It's Zep has to come open it, but we do find out he has Amanda.
Yeah.
Now, in this point in the franchise, I don't think...
This is nasty. This is so nasty. This is definitely one of the like worst things. I
have not finished both Saw video games. I have played them though. I know in game 1, it's Tap. He does survive, and he's in the video game. He's the main character of the video game. And then if I remember correctly, Saw 2 is Tap's son. Zap does not kill Zap, whoever Zap is. Adam kills Zep.
Zep. I'm not playing your game. Okay, then you must not want to live. Game over.
Yeah.
I mean, but like, what if I don't want to play the game, but I still want to live?
Yeah. Like, no, I just want out.
Honestly, just don't be a shitty person and you like most likely won't be in a saw trap. But like when he has to stick his hand in the toilet just then, like that's when I would be
That's when you'd
like
be out.
done. I'd be like, I'm not. I'm not doing it.
Okay, so Adam's saw breaks here.
Yeah.
What happens when Gordon's saw breaks?
Right.
And another thing I've always thought about is Gordon dulling his blade right now? And when he does cut through his foot,
Oh my God, it's awful.
is it even worse? It's like cutting it off with like a spoon.
Oh. I mean, yeah, he's got to be dulling it because it's just like the friction of rubbing it over and over again.
Outlast is great.
Oh, I have not played all of Outlast. We put it on for like an hour, and I was fucking terrified.
Hello. Hello, kind and not at all mean Sinister Cinemarkers.
Hello.
That's right. I pride myself on my niceness.
You are nice.
To you.
To me.
Yeah, that's all you care about. Nice to my kids.
That's not true. You're nice to most people.
I'm not nice to the people who deserve it, in my opinion. Prefer more action like Evil Within or Dead Space. Yeah, those are great. Well, not Evil Within. I wasn't a big fan of Evil Within.
I want to keep playing it because like the second Evil Within is supposed to be like so good. Like everybody loves it. JT, we're doing good. How are you doing?
Both of you were hired to direct your own horror movies, but it either has to be a slasher or a creature feature.
Slasher.
What would you choose?
Slasher. Slasher.
I would want to make my Blair Witch sequel.
So that's a creature feature?
I guess.
Technically.
Like if I'm just like making a movie and I get carte blanche. Yeah. I love small open world. Oh, it's open world. That's cool. It's interesting that Carrie like starts to cry here. This just doesn't like meet her character or doesn't match her character for the rest of the films for me. Maybe she just like realized how she was gonna die in this franchise, and she was like,
she's like, I'm so sad now. Stop it, no bites.
I do like the Hostel movies.
Oh
what?
my
$50?
God, dude!
Holy
whoa!
Shit.
Thank you.
Everyone, you need to show up
what
right now.
The heck?
I want 60, 78. No, that's
wow. Thank you so much. Oh
that's
my goodness.
That's the biggest donation on a live stream ever.
Longtime fan of this channel. You reviewed Monster Squad for me once. As a token of appreciation for you guys and your channel, let me treat you to Saw X. Aw. Anyways, thank you so much for the years of entertainment. I look forward to more.
Wow.
That's so sweet.
$50.
Oh my gosh.
Problem is that's actually in pesos. So it's only about $2, but it's okay. Anything is good.
Thank you.
$50, dude. I don't even need to get a job if all you guys start throwing 50 my way. That's great. Thank you. This guy who looks like Jake Gyllenhaal here always does every time to me.
Him?
Like when he comes out, watch. When he wakes up, right here. Tell me this isn't Jake Gyllenhaal, right here. Look at that. Tell me that's not Jake Gyllenhaal.
It's sort of Jake Gyllenhaal. It's like a mix of him and somebody else.
He's like the knockoff version.
Yeah, he's like discount Jake Gyllenhaal. The generic brand.
He looks like Jake, dude. I'm telling you. Not as good looking.
That's why he's, not name brand.
Let me see his dick.
100%.
What is going on? Stop editing it, James Wan. Make it. I want to see James Wang.
James.
Dude, this is like that right there. Honestly, is one of the most unfair fucked up traps in the entire franchise. This one right here. Walking around bare naked.
Yeah.
With a candle.
Yeah.
Glass all over the ground. With bare feet. And all these numbers up on the wall that you're trying to plug in to a thing and keep it away from you because you'll catch yourself on fire.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's insane.
Ross, we're at 2030.
2030. Spoilers, that's the killer right there. That's Jigsaw. He's the guy in the middle of the room.
That's him. Not him.
Not him.
Not him.
And that's the guy in the middle of the room.
That's him. Not him.
Not him.
Not him.
And that's the Asian persuasion that ruins his marriage. Okay. So one of the issues I definitely have with this first movie is like, number one, Adam does fuck all to get into this trap. Adam does literally nothing. He's a private investigator that takes pictures of people cheating on their fucking. He's actually doing a good service.
He's not the one making them be cheaters. No. He's just providing a service to the people that want truth.
Adam legit has no reason to be in this trap.
No.
And Dr. Gordon, he's just kind of a basic doctor who's in his head, and I think it's because John doesn't like how Gordon told him he had cancer.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's I don't like how you let me in on this fact.
Yeah.
Right? Even though I think, okay, John's the one who tells him, and then Lynn is the one who he goes to try to get a second opinion, and she's just it's inoperable.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that how it goes? If Chris is still in here,
I know. I was wondering if he was still here, since he's our Saw expert. I'm definitely not a Saw expert. I would like to be.
I would say I'm
but I need to
close. But I definitely get fuzzy on certain timeline things and whatnot because there's so much.
Yeah.
But I would say I'm 98% on the Saw franchise. There's a couple areas where I'm wait, when did that take place in the timeline?
It's another franchise that I just need to rewatch, and we don't rewatch things. I mean, we're rewatching it now, but we're talking through a bunch of stuff too. But I feel the first one I feel comfortable with. It's the later movies that I don't feel I know as well. Bye, Schmarlos.
Oh, later, man.
Snape kills Dumbledore.
Oh,
what?
No. Kind of funny thought to think Harry as Dr. Gordon is no stranger to torture devices, considered he was strapped to one of Princess Bride. That's right, to Blade. Oh, speaking of which.
Speaking of which. Little Amanda.
New addition to the collection.
Yeah.
The Princess Bride board game. Got it for $10 at Bookman's. So there's Dr. Gordon right there. As you wish.
As you wish. This is something that we've been talking about getting for a little while now.
Oh, the bear trap?
Her bear trap, yeah. So funny that now too, because we play Dead by Daylight. I also think of that with this.
Oh my god, that's
it's so annoying in the game. It's one of the most
annoying things in Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm actually gonna. My plan is when Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the video game, drops in 2 weeks. I want to stream it.
Yeah.
for the channel.
That would be super
like,
fun.
Night 1 if we can.
That'd be great.
With my brother and Kaylee and maybe, I don't know, her sister or something.
Yeah.
It would depend because it is on Game Pass, but you don't have Game Pass.
Yeah,
Right?
I know.
So we'd have to buy a copy for you. I don't know.
Figure it out.
But me and my brother have it, so maybe we'll just take turns for some reason. But oh my god,
dude,
Dead by Daylight, this Jigsaw killer in Dead by Daylight is definitely one of the most annoying fucking killers because he knocks you down and then he puts a reverse bear trap on your head, and then you have to run around the map trying to disarm it before it blows up, and it takes like half the match to get it off your head.
Yeah, I know.
And then he'll like knock you down and put another one on you.
Yeah.
And you're like, cool, I guess I'm just not fucking playing.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
I love the way those are shot.
Jigsaw definitely is guilty of something here. So he straight up on the recording there says the key is inside the stomach of your dead cellmate. He straight up says dead cellmate.
Yeah. Right.
The guy is not dead.
Yeah. So
maybe he
will be dead.
Like, oh,
like he's gonna be dead.
Eventually, he's gonna be dead because you're gonna kill him. But it's like, no, dude, you told her that he was dead. That's a cheat.
Yeah.
And Jigsaw, you're better than that. Is he?
I don't
know. Let's see. I've always found the idea of Jigsaw being this heroic moral serial killer is totally ridiculous. He's a controlling, pompous engine. Oh yeah, I mean we've talked about this plenty. Jigsaw is absolutely hypocritical as fuck.
I mean, at the end of the day, he's just another person who thinks he knows what's best.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of like situations I feel like where he's punishing people that a lot of people can be like, yeah, like what they did was wrong.
If we could make our bathroom in the house look like the Saw bathroom,
my god,
would you want it to look like that, or is it like
the freaking toilet with the heart
and just like always constantly keeping like diarrhea in the toilet?
No, I would not.
Okay, clean toilet, but other than that, the outside looks dirty, but like in the inside, it's all fine.
Well, it's not real dirt. It would be like paint.
Right.
I mean, yeah, that would be cool.
Okay.
But like the toilet would have to stay clean.
That right there, where she's like digging through the guts,
yeah,
is one of the only things in this movie that actually is like gory.
Yeah.
You don't really see gore in this movie. It's funny how the first Saw movie is like the Saw franchise is always talked about as a gory like franchise, right? Which it is. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the rest of the movie is super graphic, but this one is actually super tame.
Yes, compared to it, yeah, for sure.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of they insinuate things for sure.
Well, and that's also what is so great about it, though, is that the insinuation of things that are going to happen freaks you out. We need a Billy the Puppet doll.
Yeah, 100%.
So badly. Like, I don't understand how we don't have one.
Yeah. I dig a TCM game stream. Okay.
Awesome.
Kevin McAllister, could it be Jigsaw? Yeah. I mean, it's not old enough, but why not? Do it. Would love to see you streaming that game. Allie is the authority here, so done and done. Timestamp 29:16. Amanda is just told her story. She's about to say, "He helped me." See right there, that line. So was Amanda, did they have a plan for a sequel in mind?
Yeah.
And was Amanda supposed to be his apprentice if they thought of that? Or was that thought of on the fly for Saw 2? Because
I feel like
of that line right there.
Yeah. I feel like it's
works.
planned.
This
I feel like
franchise
it's
has
planned.
such great transition shots
Yeah.
where they like pan over
Mhm.
into another room.
Mm. It's super cool.
Yeah. I've always been a big fan of like the transitions in this franchise. I really
Mhm.
like the one where like the dude gets thrown through like a mirror and it goes into the other room.
Oh yeah.
And that one's super cool. I own Dead by Daylight and a decent amount of DLC chapters. Just never got into it much. Dude, we play a lot.
We do. It's like one of the main. It's the main game I play, and it's one of the main ones that Jason plays.
With you now.
Yeah.
You and my brother. So yeah, I don't know. We've thought about streaming it many times.
We just need to figure out our streaming setup
the
for
new
games.
DLC is Alien.
Yes.
So, but I'm looking forward to Texas Chainsaw, of course. Give your future protege the easiest game in the series. Easiest game in the series?
Like Amanda's
Oh,
is the easiest one.
I mean, she has to
I think hers
murder
is
someone.
pretty hard. Yeah.
Okay,
like,
let's think about
like
this.
murdering somebody is tough.
This is a good question. Who has the easiest trap in the entire franchise? And when we say easy, we mean the easiest, right? By comparison to everyone else. There's no
I don't
easy
know,
trap in the
yeah.
franchise.
They all suck. They're all awful scenarios.
Amanda's is definitely up there because she doesn't have to mutilate her body. She doesn't have to hurt herself, right?
Yeah.
She cuts someone else up, this and that, right? That's easy as hell. So now you have to take into like account the mental trauma of it,
Yes,
as much as the physical trauma.
Yeah.
So, now I'm like,
I don't know.
Now
I
I'm thinking
honestly
about it.
don't know. Because I feel like they all are awful.
what? Okay, question. If you had to be put in a saw trap in the franchise, what saw trap would you want to be put in? If you had to be put in one.
Dude. None. But I have to.
So, I mean, okay, some people could say like William Easton from Saw 6. That's his name, right? William Easton? I'm almost positive on that one.
What's the trap?
No, so okay. He, of course, goes through a few traps where and the same with Billy. Certain names I always space on. What's up, Ricky?
Hi, Ricky. Welcome. Box with the needle?
Bobby.
I don't think so. I don't think I could do that one even.
Bobby from Saw 7. So there's a couple people, right? Like in part 6 and 7, you have two guys back to back.
Yeah.
In these franchise sequels.
Yeah.
Where they don't have to really do anything. Bro, I guess same thing with Saw 3.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Where like they're put into a trap. Right? But they're not really being put into a trap. Right? So like with Saw 3, you have Jeff, right? And he's going around the traps and he's like having to get the key for the chick, or he has to get the key for the lawyer or the judge. He has to get that stuff. So like those are technically easy.
Yeah.
Or like Easton, unfortunately, like in the beginning, he gets his fucking ribs crushed by that breathing thing.
Yeah.
Right. Which is a great twist because it makes you think that's an injury from that machine, but it's actually like the key is buried in him. God, I love Saw 6. It's the fucking best. It's the best. But like if you think of some of the traps, right, it's like I'm gonna say this. Okay. you can't say I would be any of the guys on the outside of the traps trying to help.
Yeah.
You have to be the guy with the fish hook in your stomach. Okay? You can't be the guy who's pulling the fish hook out of someone's stomach. Right? That doesn't work.
No, you have to be the one experiencing
you got to be the one
it.
experiencing the trap itself. So that doesn't, you can't just be like, oh, I want to be a man. I want to be a, you know, Easton. So yeah, I guess maybe Amanda's is the easiest because she still has to murder someone.
Yeah.
Right? You're asking someone to murder someone. Now, did John plan for him to start waking up when Amanda goes over to him?
Right? Probably.
So like the timing on that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You have, because if he's going to start to wake up, but then I guess Singh does point out the fact that he couldn't move or feel much of anything. So at least he wasn't in pain.
Yes.
Right? He just kind of had to sit there and take it, but at least he didn't feel it. But like, I guess so he would be paralyzed even if he did wake up. But would it have made it harder for Amanda had he woken up earlier on? And when she was walking over there, she already knew he was awake.
Yes.
Like, do you think she would have been like, no?
It wouldn't have made it harder. Good night, Vincenzo. I don't know if you're still here. I saw that. And I was trying to.
He throws us $50.
I know.
And then he gets off.
I don't know if you're still here, but thank you for coming and joining and, of course, donating. That was so sweet.
I could do the needle pit. Fuck.
What? No, the needle pit?
I can say which one. I know who has the easiest
Unless
trap.
they were definitely dirty. Dude, they're definitely dirty.
I know who has the easiest trap.
What?
Abby. Abby has the easiest fucking trap in the franchise. Abby, all Abby has to do is he has to crawl in that fucking furnace. He grabs one of those antidotes and then crawls right the fuck back out.
Yeah.
And then is like, whoever wants the second one, have at it. It's yours.
Yeah.
Right? Gives himself the thing and then waits out the clock.
You're right.
Bro, Abby 100%. If he plays it right, he has the easiest fucking trap, period.
Yeah. You're right. That's pretty simple.
Why does the bathroom look cleaner than I remember it? It doesn't look as bad in this for some reason. But yeah, can you guys think of an easier trap than Abby? So me, Abby, then Abby. So me, Abby, easy peasy, crawl in, boom, boom. You guys can fight over the other one, have at it, and then, you know, whoever the fuck crawls in there and burns to death, and you're just sitting there like
waiting.
How long before this door opens? Pretty simple.
Jeopardy theme plays.
So there you go. I think your eyes are failing, Jason. That bathroom looks it does. Okay. I'm not saying it looks good. I'm not saying like if I worked at a joint and I asked someone to clean the bathroom and I came in there and I would give them an A and be like, you can go. I would be like, you're fired. This place looks terrible. I'm just saying it looks cleaner than I remember. I remember it being like way more trash than it is.
I think it's just because it's a clean copy. They like cleaned it up digitally. Like we're cleaning this whole thing.
But that wouldn't be escaping the trap. What wouldn't be escaping the trap? You are escaping the trap. The trap is the poison house. Then there's a trap within the trap, which is you got in the trap, you beat it, right? Because you went in and you outsmarted the trap. That's the fucking whole definition of the trap, is if you can outsmart the trap, you win.
Bronson.
So it doesn't matter how you get it done.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I guess you're right. I guess if you can just outsmart it, then you beat it.
And of course, like,
there's no like strict rules with that, right? Bronson, thank you.
But it's not cheating, or it's not doing the trap. That is escaping the trap. What do you mean? Of course that's escaping the trap. You get into the trap, you don't trigger it, and you get out. because you're smart, and John would respect that.
That's true.
He
Who
would be
would
like-
respect the smartness?
Why did it sound right there when Zepp whispered that he was going to be like, I push my fingers into my
eyes. Have you seen the 2003 remake of Willard? Crispin Glover is in it. Glenn Morgan directed it and played Roger Marcus in Trick or Treat from 1986.
You know, it's crazy. I've never seen either Willard movies.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
it's
either.
Definitely a blank spot.
When
in
was the
my-
first Willard?
Oh, a long time ago.
Because I've definitely seen the cover with Crispin Glover, the 2003, but I've never seen it. Doesn't he like rats? Isn't that like his thing?
Okay, Bronson, is Ben connected to Willard? Is that a sequel or not? Am I crazy on that? I'm thinking Ben is a sequel to Willard. Am I nuts on this? I really do want to watch.
This is so
Crispin
evil
Glover.
too, by the way.
This is such an evil
like
thing when he like dances
awful.
the
Yeah.
gun in front of her face.
It's awful. Oh my god, and her acting is crazy.
So, kind of a sad story. I walked outside of our apartment complex one time, and our neighbor, who was, I don't know, she's fine. She was annoying for sure, but she just had a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Let's say that. So I go over and I'm walking by her, and she's like, "Hey, Jason, I want you to meet someone." And I was like, "Okay." And like I look over, and she's like, "This is Monica Potter."
Oh.
And I was like, "What?" And I looked at her, and it was absolutely Monica Potter, Mrs. Gordon from Saw, obviously, right here. And I walked over, and I kind of said hi to her. And Monica was 100% on drugs, very, very unstable, and very mentally distraught. And you could tell that she either was like jonesing for a fix, or like she was off her meds, something. It was, man, she was super skinny. She looked like she hadn't slept in a few days. She was clearly like either on drugs or needed to be.
It's so sad.
And I was just like,
It's
and
so
she
sad.
was so upset when she introduced me to her. Like, she didn't like not want the attention. She was like very, not hostile, but very agitated.
Yeah.
And was like pacing back and forth and like, being like, fucking, and I was like, okay, well, I was like, oh, I love Saw. And she was like, oh, yeah, whatever. And like she went on this, and I honestly don't even remember the stuff she was saying because she was talking very weirdly. But that was terrible.
So uncomfortable. I was not there when this happened. I was like inside the house,
Yeah.
and he came in and told me that, and I was like, "What? Like that is so weird."
Yeah.
And it's so sad because, I mean, yeah, anytime somebody has like a substance abuse problem of any sort, it's just kind of like, you hate to see it. You really hate to see it. Well, thank you again,
damn.
Bronson. My gosh, you can comment without
already.
sending
Yeah,
money.
yeah,
We appreciate it though. So Christopher Walken versus Sammy Kerr, Little Nicky versus Sammy Kerr. Those would be some interesting battles. What do you guys think?
Christopher Walken is like regular old
Christopher Walken, just like
versus
normal.
Sammy Kerr. So, Sammy Kerr, do you remember who Sammy Kerr is?
No.
So Sammy Kerr is the villain in the 1986 Trick or Treat, which he's talking about up here.
Well, I haven't seen the 19. Have I? No, I
I
haven't.
showed it to you.
Did we?
The rock and roll one where the kid's like obsessed with the guy and then he kills him or he dies and he's like freaking out about it.
Sorry, I always think that one is called something else for some reason because it's all about rock and roll.
Yeah.
And I obviously like when I think of Trick or Treat, I think of like sand, like Trick or Treat.
I went through a phase. I shouldn't say a phase. I should say I did a marathon once upon a time of like pretty much every rock and roll themed horror movie that ever came out at that point. right? Especially 80s stuff. I got very into that with like Blood Tracks and Black Roses, and there was a mess of them that I watched. Hard Rock Zombies, you name it. I probably saw it back then with the rock and roll themed horror flicks. Rock and Roll Nightmare, Slumber Party Massacre 2, which I'd already seen many times. But yeah, I mean, it's fun. Sammy Kerr's I like the portrayal. I like the look of the guy. I think he's cool looking for sure.
Christopher Walken as a child. What? Just freaking baby Christopher Walken's coming out.
That'd be Christopher Crawlin.
Christopher Crawlin.
Oh, that's what that would be. Yeah, Sammy Kerr for sure, but with Christopher Walken, 100%.
Little
with
Nicky.
Little Nicky.
Who's
Did
Little
you ever
Nicky?
see? No, it's an Adam Sandler movie.
No, I am not. I don't know Adam Sandler. I really don't.
That's a really silly movie, to say the least.
So Little Nicky's character is played by Adam Sandler.
Yeah, he's the son of the devil. He's like Damien.
Okay.
But he's named Nicky in it, and Satan he goes to Earth.
Okay.
And it has been a long time since I've seen Little Nicky. I can't remember who plays his dad in that now that I'm thinking about it. Remind me who the dad is. Little Nicky. It's been a long time since I've seen that one. I'm just going Sammy Kerr across the board. Little Nicky's a
I'll
pussy.
say that as well, even though I don't know Little Nicky.
Little Nicky's like a goofball.
Because it's Adam Sandler, I'm gonna say Sammy Kerr. Huge jacked man.
Yeah, huge Jackman.
Right here.
That's what I call Hugh Jackman that as well.
He is a huge jacked man.
Okay.
You and Hugh Jackman.
Oh, yes,
both of you.
He sure definitely is. Gotta run, all right. Adios. Okay, Bronson, you don't have to.
Oh my God,
you don't have to get money every time.
Goodbye. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Thanks for joining in. It's always good to see you.
Yeah.
Bronson.
I enjoy being generous. Okay, keep being generous.
Being kind and generous makes a big difference in the world. I like Michael J. Fox's Stuart Little. Other than Back to the Future, what is your favorite Michael J. Fox movie?
Frighteners. Easy peasy. One of my favorite Michael J. Fox movie, period.
I haven't seen the Frighteners.
I've got to show you the Frighteners. I fucking love it.
I feel bad. I feel like I can't answer.
Peter Jackson directed.
Let me look and see.
Oh,
well, yeah. We've talked about this because Peter Jackson as a horror director
is best.
Amazing.
Yes.
Like Dead Alive
I want him
is one of my favorite zombie movies.
I want him to come and do, if I could get any director in Hollywood right now to reboot the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise.
Oh my God, that would be incredible.
He was the original director for Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child.
Wow.
I thought it was at 6. 5 or 6. Guys, remind me. Which one was he going to direct? I think it was Dream Child. But he had like a really awesome idea for the movie and everything. And Peter Jackson, especially now, oh my God.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm Peter Jackson.
He's like, I can freaking do whatever I want.
I can have an unlimited budget.
I know what my favorite Michael J. Fox thing is. Aside from Back to the Future, which I actually am not I'm not a big Back to the Future person. Atlantis.
Oh, Harvey.
I had to look up what he was in because I was like, I don't know. But yeah, he plays Milo. And I freaking.
That's the main guy?
Yeah.
I've seen it. Or
wait, does he play it in the movie or am I crazy? Does he just play it in the video game? What? He plays it in the movie too, right? No? I might be wrong.
So that's not your answer.
I don't know. I thought he did.
Are you a Back to the Future fan?
I'm not.
What about Class of 1984?
Not inordinately.
Not inordinately. Okay. Norman.
I don't think he actually voiced Milo. I think that's just in the video game. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it is here. I was crazy for a second. It is here. 2001, Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
There you go.
That's my answer. I'm sorry, God.
That's
I
fine.
feel like that was a journey.
Okay, Bronson's gonna bankrupt himself.
Twin, hi. Oh, we didn't post the link in the Patreon. That's his fault, not mine.
Well, because this isn't a patron exclusive, it alerts everyone when we go live. Because I'm not.
I guess you're right.
That's a shame.
I'm sorry, Twin. We're glad you're here now.
That's what you've seen, saw.
We're at
plenty,
50 seconds,
minutes,
21, 22.
50. What'd you just say? 50 seconds, 22? What? What the hell was that? If you guys listen to Ozzy Osbourne, what are your favorite songs of his to listen to? On Halloween, I don't listen to any on Halloween. I don't really listen to him either. Ozzy much. I like Black Sabbath. I like Ozzy, but I don't listen to it a ton. But I respect the hell out of it, right? Because if it wasn't for Ozzy, I don't know what the state of like heavy metal would be.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm extremely appreciative of Ozzy Osbourne.
I feel like I see a ton of his like now, like just memes and stuff on TikTok of how like brain dead he is.
Oh sure, he's fucking
like
gone.
There's so many clips of him just being like, somebody's been in my room and they've done this.
What's this?
Oh my God, Allie!
What?
Ah, for the Billy the Puppet Fund.
I made like $100 on the stream now. I'm
you're
never going
so
back to work
sweet.
Again.
We're gonna
live streaming all day, every day. Allie, you're darling.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
What's this one? How'd you do that?
Yeah, that's super cool. I didn't know.
Is that like her first donation ever? Is that what that means?
If it is, thank you. If it isn't, thank you. It's definitely Billy the Puppet Fund is a thing now. We're gonna get one.
We're gonna get one.
100%.
Okay. Allie started this. Okay.
Yes.
Don't get her started. Don't get Kaylee started.
Yes, get me started.
Allie, sweetheart. Yeah, this is literally my first donation.
Oh, that's what that is.
We own it.
Wow.
We own it.
I feel so like not worthy. Thank you. Oh my God, Bronson.
Bronson is
Ozzy Osbourne's picture from Trick or Treat is in Little Nicky's room. Oh, it's the same picture. Okay, so yeah, Ozzy. See, that was really funny in Trick or Treat when he's like on it's like the news broadcast or whatever, right? For Ozzy.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I just was remembering it because I've only seen that movie once.
I liked your short film, Kaylee.
You watched on TikTok, my little
the Backrooms thing.
Yeah, my little.
Is this what we're talking about? I mean, of course, I was forced at gunpoint to watch it earlier.
I texted you. I was like, "Hey, I made a little short video, a little short film on my Instagram stories. If you want to check it out." And you never watched it, so then I forced him to watch it when he got home.
Okay. I have been up and on my way to work and working since 6 a.m, and I got home at 6:15. And I got home at 6:15. For the last for 12 straight hours, I was at work or driving.
I know.
I had literally 0 seconds to watch your movie, and then literally this is like how I walked through the door. I walked through the door, and Kelly's like, "Look at my movie.
No.
Look at my movie." This is what happens every time I come home. Kaylee's like, "I got a journey to take you on," and she pulls out her phone and she sits there. And it does not matter what I'm doing. I could be I could be on the phone with my kids who are like being kidnapped. And she'd be like, "No time for that. No time for that. Get off the phone right now and watch these cute little kitty TikToks that I got for you." And then the music plays and she swipes when she thinks I've had enough time to read, or she reads them to me in her voice. And she's like looking, she keeps like doing it and then staring at my face for a reaction. And she just sits there and she's like,
It's my love
That is the most
language.
accurate description I could possibly
It's
give.
part of it.
What is
I'm
this?
glad you watched.
Face with tears of joy? Why
I
did
think
put
it's a
the
glitch.
emoji?
Yeah, it's a
emoji.
weird.
Stupid joke, but I saw Oppenheimer. It's really deep.
Oppenheimer.
Oh, Oppenheimer! Look at that. I looked past. I was gonna say that the sex scenes with Florence Pugh in that is what we're talking about. I'm down to talk about that. I don't think I can take another Nightmare on Elm Street remake reboot. Oh, come on. This is just one. Texas Chainsaw Massacre has like 5 remakes at this point. And the most recent one, the Netflix sequel, was fucking awesome. We got multiple lame Texas Chainsaw movies.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Make 5 more Nightmare on Elm Streets if it takes 5 to get a rad one. Like if I have to go through 4 shitty Nightmare movies to get a super rad, awesome, memorable, top of the franchise type Nightmare movie, I'm fine sitting through 4 shitty ones to get to a good one. So keep remaking it, keep rebooting it, keep sequeling
keep it in like the normies, like, you know, in the mainstream. Because I feel like that's the other thing, right? Like they reboot them and then people are like, oh yeah, remember that movie?
Because I wasn't a massive fan. I don't dislike them. I like them fine. Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, not massive fan of those. But I love Halloween Kills. So it's like, or Ends, sorry. I love Halloween Ends. Right?
So you're fine that
so
the
it's
others...
like, no, it's fine. And I don't dislike those.
I
but
know.
if it took 5 Halloween Resurrections in a row to get me Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, Halloween Ends, Halloween 4, Halloween 3, my favorites in the franchise, if I have to go through a resurrection in H2O, I'm fine with that. I'm okay sitting through a few shitty entries to finally get the one I like. Right? I don't need everyone to land for me to be like, I'm not out of the franchise. There are certain franchises I'm coming back for forever. I will watch every Halloween they ever make. Guaranteed. They can make 50 more, and 50 of them could suck, and I guarantee on their opening night every time. I guarantee it. Friday the 13th, Child's Play, any of these major franchises, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I'm there day one, even after 20 shitty ones in a row. Okay, so I might be different. I might be the worst. I don't give a shit. Pepperoni Souls. I don't know what that's from, but there you go. My favorite is Michael J. Fox, is Brian De Palma's Casualties of War. I haven't seen that in so long.
I have not seen it.
Sad that we are actually getting another remake. No, that's not true. That's an unsubstantiated rumor that is looking less and less true. It's definitely not true currently. Would a Saw set in Japan work with teenagers obsessed with Kramer's work like Martin and how? Well, we already got the obsessive person, right? With Eleanor in Jigsaw. She's obsessive.
What's your favorite? Oh, there's another one, Bronson.
Hold on. We got it. How was this again? Ariadne.
Oh,
Ariadne. Yes.
Ariadne?
Ariadne. I got to get the Ariadne. That's the part. Thank you. Ariadne. Yeah, but they really messed up the way Freddy looked. I mean, I get it. I like the idea. Right?
Yeah.
I like the idea of Freddy looking like a burn victim because he's a burn victim. Right? It's just a healed burn victim versus a freshly burned victim.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it seemed like a good idea. What did you think of Oppenheimer, Jason? I thought it had everything. Cast, director, acting. Yeah, it's great. Florence Pugh's naked scenes are the best, though, in the movie. Just saying. Twin City. My favorite is Halloween Kills, and it's good, too. I'm in the minority, though. Everyone else seems to love it. What did you think of Oppenheimer?
Found it boring and bland.
He found everything. Oh, I didn't finish it. Boring and bland. Oh, okay. There you go. No. I get that, though. I totally get it. If it's not your kind of movie, or if you found that boring, I completely understand. It's the kind of movie it is. I do want to point out really quick that earlier when Tap and Sing have Jigsaw dead to rights, he could have ended the whole franchise right there just by killing him, A. But B, there's no way they didn't see his face. And was John Kramer like at like boxing training? He's wearing like a total boxer's.
I know. Yeah, it is a boxing getup.
Yeah.
This is all scary. This is scary. The crawling?
Who's this?
Amanda.
Amanda gets Adam. Does she get Lawrence too?
Yes.
You think so?
I think so. I think that's Amanda.
Or is that Hoffman?
Oh, it could be Hoffman. You're right.
That looked more like a male build. H18 was okay, but overrated. Kills was pretty bad, but ending was great. Ends was just silly. Hey now, leave my precious Halloween Kills alone. I don't hate Halloween Kills. Why? I have to give everything a 10 out of 10 or a 0 out of 10 these days. What did we miss? Oh, wait, what? How did we miss that?
That's why I was like reading it, and then you're like, wait a minute.
Oh, I didn't know.
Bronson.
I was trying to get down to Bronson's comment, but I didn't want to ignore other people's comments. And we're also ignoring too much of the movie.
I know. What's your favorite Johnny Depp Tim Burton movie? I'm asking about the movies they collaborated on together.
Easy peasy for me. Ed Wood all day.
I haven't seen Ed Wood.
Best Johnny Depp Tim Burton movie, hands down. I fucking love Ed Wood.
This is another one I'm gonna double check and make sure.
Oh, they made it white
because they've made a lot.
I haven't even seen all of them.
I know. That's why I'm gonna look and see.
Dark Shadows. I never had any interest.
I saw it, but I don't remember it much.
I don't know what Yellowbeard thought was hot, but I agree. I am hot. Where do we go?
Okay, they did.
Whatever
I
you've
think
done with Nightmare on Elm Street.
I'm gonna say Sweeney Todd, but I do quite love The Corpse Bride.
Oh,
as well. But Sweeney Todd, I really love.
Yeah, Sweeney Todd for you, pretty much. Edward
Sleepy Hollow, though.
Edward Scissorhands, obviously, is a big one.
I know. There's a lot of great ones.
Oh,
Sleepy Hollow was like really big in my childhood. So I'm gonna say those are the three: Sweeney Todd, Corpse Bride, and Sleepy Hollow. And then Edward Scissorhands, of course, but like Edward Scissorhands is like something you don't even have to mention is great.
Yeah, Ed Wood.
Like
Edward D. Wood Jr. No question.
Next Gen, I unabashedly love the new trilogy and could write an entire essay defending them. I'm with you 100%. Oh, yeah. I love the new trilogy. I think it's fantastic.
It's awesome. Now all the Halloween movies they make, though. Now I'll watch. Okay, there you go.
You know how old this movie is by the cell phone in the box? It's one of those like flip phones, dude. 100%.
Okay, so if Adam smokes this cigarette right here, would he actually die?
There's so many questions in this movie. Like all of your questions are like, okay, but if they did this, would this happen? And I don't know. Yes. I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. You know how old this movie is by the cell? 100%. I unabashedly love. Yeah. I so much love Rob Zombie's take on Halloween 1 and 2. Weirdly, Rob Zombie hated making 2. Yeah, he had a lot of studio issues, but I fucking love that movie. I love both.
I love both of them too.
I love both cuts of Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I'm like the only guy that loves Michael talking.
I love it too.
When he says die.
I think it's great.
So I love it.
It's such a different, take on Michael. I'm so there for it.
And it starts with him talking. It ends with him talking. Like, okay, could he seriously give him a bloody cigarette?
I know.
Without him realizing there's blood on it?
Yeah.
Like, what? There's no way. Anyways. I feel old now. From what? The cell phone, right? Or no, Ricardo. I can't believe this. 20. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Next year, yeah. 20.
Crazy.
I saw this movie right when I moved here. I moved here in 2004. And I saw it with my mother when I went back to visit, like a month after I moved here. And I think that was the last time I ever saw her. And then I saw it with my dad like a couple days later because I thought it was so fucking awesome. And I was like, Dad, I got to take you to this movie. This was back when my dad used to watch movies with me. This is back when I took my dad to Hostel, Saw, The Descent.
Yeah.
I saw
Oh my God,
The Visit.
So he saw The Visit with you?
No.
Whoa.
The Visit was one where I was in the theater and I was like halfway through the movie and like something, it was kind of a lull in the movie for a second. And I just kind of did my peek around the theater and I just saw my dad shoveling popcorn into his face like 2 rows over. And I was like, is that my father? He in the theater with me right now?
Oh my God, I love your dad.
And then he's
so great.
He like came out and he was like, I had a cancellation, so I just came to a movie.
Oh, he's the best.
I saw Paranormal Activity with him.
What?
Yeah.
What? I like really want to go see a horror movie with your dad now. Like,
we haven't seen. How many movies have we seen with him?
I haven't seen hardly any. We saw Avatar with him.
We saw Flash.
And we saw Flash.
I saw Flash with him.
And we saw there was one movie like a couple of years ago that we were in the theater and he was too. It was like that same kind of scenario. But we weren't sitting together.
I don't remember.
But
okay, let's see. This scene plays out again fully in Saw 2. Ed Wood, Ricky says, perfect. You too. I know there's no nuance anymore. IMDb might as well be a thumbs up and thumbs down. 100%, dude. 100%. People are like, best movie ever made, worst movie ever made. And that's the only opinions anyone's allowed to have anymore. It's fucking ridiculous. Ed Wood, hands down. Agreed. Thank you. From Hell is not a Tim Burton movie, but it is Johnny Depp. Can't wait for Beetlejuice 2, and we're getting Jenna Ortega. Oh,
I know. Sweeney Todd for me as well, Wolfman Jack. Hell yeah.
The White Horse in H2 works for me because the last of the 4 horsemen is death and has hell following after him. Even Sheriff Brackett mentions. The White Horse stuff doesn't bother me at all anymore. At all. So no big deal for me. We do have Letterboxd. You can find it in the descriptions, but if you just go to Letterboxd and type in Sinister Cinema, I think you can probably find it through there. But if not, just go to another video in the descriptions.
I technically have a Letterboxd too, but
she doesn't keep up on it. I have to keep up on it.
So bad on it, yeah.
She'll wait till the end of the year to then go and add
stuff
and then rate.
Started this year, I started off adding everything, but now I'm at a point where I'm feeling intimidated by everything that I haven't added. I need to you know what I need to do though, is that people use it like a social media. And it is because I follow a bunch of people on Instagram that use Letterboxd and same thing with TikTok. And they're always on there. And I'm I need to just get on there too so I can see people's I want to see, I want to see their opinions and what they think about it.
I don't give a shit about anyone's opinion but my own.
Well, Bronson!
Bronson's going now. How much do you think Bronson? I still don't think Bronson has hit 50. Though. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like there's been a lot. Thank you.
It's been a lot. I'm not encouraging you. Honestly, I know that sounded like that. Just saying, we've had two incredible donations from both of these guys and Allie's crazy donation.
Sweet from all of them.
Jesus,
we don't deserve it, but we do. He
might have hit 50. I'm just saying. I said that more in the sense of has he beaten it or not?
Right.
It's close. It's got to be really close.
In Delirious, Eddie Murphy talks about how Black people would never be seen in a haunted house movie because they would leave if anything supernatural occurs. That is one of his stand-up routines.
It's 100% true. It's 100% true.
Yeah.
I
mean,
have
that's
lived in areas where I've went to horror movies with almost a primarily black audience, and just even a better example. I've talked about this many times on the channel over the years. There used to be that show MTV Fear.
Yeah, I remember.
And every time there was a black person on the show, they would bail.
Yeah.
The second anything happened, they were like, "Oh hell no, I'm sticking around."
That's the joke, right? Though it's like white people shit. It's always white people shit that starts horror movies.
It's non-black people shit, right?
It's mostly white people, but like maybe some occasional other ethnicities in
white
there too.
People, because white people get the majority of the movies.
Okay,
right?
You're right.
So it's not that. It's that black culture is just like, I ain't fucking with that, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of black people are raised super religious. They're very conscious about evil things, and I'm not messing with, and that's smart. That's like what you should do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, other people are just dumb, I guess. They're like, I want to see what happens if I play the Ouija board. I want to see what happens if I poke the demon.
Me.
Right? And it's like
me poking the demon.
You should. It's just funny to me.
I've got a habit of just adding it as I watch. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to just have it out when we're watching stuff. Very much use it as social media too. A lot of my friends use it. I don't write much reviews, but I find it fun to log everything I've seen. See, yeah.
How is this guy's name just underscore? Is that really his name?
I don't know.
How is that possible? Is that you can't be your name? Is it?
I really love the camera flashes scene so much the first time I saw it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good,
cool.
It's a really good way to build tension.
Yes.
And anything could pop out at any moment.
Allie, I also love the puppet laugh. It's iconic for sure.
In case anyone's wondering why the Meg 2 review isn't up, talk to Miss Makeupless over here last night when we got home.
It was also late. It was very late.
It was very late, and we both had to get up.
And I misunderstood because I was like, "Oh, we're gonna review tomorrow," so I went and got ready for bed. Yeah. Sorry, guys. We're gonna do reviews after this.
I really love the camera flashes. Yeah, puppet laugh. It's a Catholic thing. That's I mix myself, and if I hear a noise in my apartment that sounds weird, I won't go check it.
I won't even go check.
You're like, nope. I'm just gonna let the killer wander around in my house. I'm just gonna pretend he ain't there. That's like that video I saw recently of that person who's too broke to move out of the haunted house.
Oh.
So they just keep ignoring all the obvious shit when it's screaming "get out" at the guy, and he's just like, I can't afford to leave.
That's so funny.
Are you guys excited for Exorcist Believer? I mean, I'll always be excited for a new franchise film from a franchise I love. And
we're excited.
I mean,
the trailer looks great.
Oh man,
the trailer looks awesome.
Is not getting liked online.
Oh,
let me tell you what.
I like the trailer.
Okay, Bronson, I think is officially beat the $50 now. This is crazy. Bronson can be broke at the end of this. He's gonna be like, his wife's gonna be like, "Where all the money at?" And he'll be like, "Listen, I was watching Saw, and my bank account just started disappearing." She's like, "But did you ask him about Little Nicky and Christopher Walken?" He's like, "I did." She's like, "All right, you're forgiven."
I have a fun fact to share about The Shining. In order to get Jack Nicholson irritated while playing his character, he was fed cheese sandwiches for 2 weeks. He hates cheese sandwiches. Is that true?
You know who doesn't
I didn't know that.
Sandwiches?
Me?
Rats.
What? Kubrick was like, all you're eating are cheese sandwiches. I believe it though. I feel like he would do psychological. I mean, he messed Shelley Duvall up so much.
Yeah, it's like psychological warfare.
It is. It's an amazing film.
Hey, we were just talking about seeing the Meg to
Oh,
the trench.
hello.
This is Cecil. It was great seeing you guys yesterday. Yeah, see.
It was
Shout
wonderful.
out to Cecil from the horror show. Definitely go subscribe, but only watch my videos. You can throw them a subscription, but all seconds need to be on us and us alone. You're not allowed to watch anybody else. When are you gonna cut them luscious locks, boy? Right now. Give me the scissors.
He
Live
keeps
on
talking
air.
about it. I almost because this morning he was like, I don't even know why I have long hair anymore. It just bothers me. I don't like it. And I honestly thought he was going to come home with a haircut to like shock me. But he's keeping it going.
I'm friggin' Samara now.
Yeah. Twin, I don't know what my letterboxd name is. It might be Horror Beans. Let me look.
So, okay. Obviously, this isn't okay, right? Meeting this girl in a hotel like this.
Yeah.
But, like, if he doesn't kiss her, he doesn't bang her, like, is this cheating? I mean, I definitely think that, like, they need to seek marriage counseling.
Yes. I don't know. It's a trust violation.
Sure.
So it's like that's kind of the whole thing, right? Like when you're cheating on your partner, like you
can emotionally cheat for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's not like it's just physical. Like it's anytime that you're being intimate in some way with somebody in a way that was reserved for like your romantic partner when they were not consenting to you having that kind of relationship with others. Because people have all kinds of relationship dynamics. Like some people are totally fine with that. They're like, you can be like platonic romantic with somebody or like platonic, with someone in a like really close way. But I think he's definitely crossing lines.
What Dr. Gordon is doing here is fucked because he's using a position of power to bang one of his residents. Right? Like you can't be screwing your like interns.
No.
At the hospital. Right? That's just a bad look for a doctor because she clearly looks up to him as this professional, and I feel like in order to be taken more seriously or like whatever as a doctor, like she's like, oh, more encouraged to sleep with him.
Yeah.
Like when you're someone's boss, that's that position of power.
It's
and it's like
not okay.
I don't know, man. I mean, is it possible to sleep with your boss and it be a consensual thing and like you guys end up like dating and getting married and whatever, then maybe. But if you're like just banging her on the side, especially like behind your wife's back, like, dude.
It's not okay. Cecil doesn't want you to cut your hair because it looks sick and he's the jealous.
He's the jealous?
He's the jealous.
My Google account just has my first name and last name as an underscore.
That's
all right. Cool. That's all right. Asians always be messing with the supernatural. That's right.
That movie Incantation is wild, Ross.
100%.
You're right.
In every Asian movie, they're always like, fuck ghosts.
It's funny because like there's those like ghost videos or like the ghost videos on YouTube. I feel like the people that are the most aggressive are definitely like Chinese ghost hunters because there's like some cultural thing where like saying like fuck you to ghosts like and being aggressive is like the way that you're supposed to handle it.
What do I think of the hat on Billy the Puppet in Saw? That's that like short film. Is that what we're talking about here? The like one that they made, the short with Lee Winnell back in the day, with the one that they got funding for Saw through. Is that what you're talking about? I saw that once. I don't remember.
Seen this.
So I don't know. Let's see.
Are those all VHS tapes? I have 140 of them, but only about 15 are horror.
No, just this
Oh,
just this.
This is all horror
You
VHS.
can watch the.
We did a house
tour,
tour on the channel. Also, Twin City and whoever else. My letterboxed is Zombine, like ZOM Bean. I'm gonna try and go on there more. So if you guys follow me on there, that'll encourage me.
Douglas says it's cheating. 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I get it.
Bronson.
Haven't you always had long hair? Like even in your
No. Well,
No,
he never had hair like this, but you had like long short hair where you had like the long part like on top and then your sides were
I had
shorter.
like the Mad Men cut.
This is really hot hair, honestly.
Which one?
Like the hair that you had when we met.
The like swept back thing with the short sides
Yeah.
and everything?
Yeah.
What is my hair hot now
Yes.
for you?
Yes.
Has my hair ever been not hot? Yes, it has. It's
Not
There's
for
definitely
me.
been times for sure.
Not for me.
What?
Never.
Kaylee's hair looks awesome.
Thank you. It's not my hair.
Yeah,
But I'm having fun with it.
Kaylee's gotten into wigs. The supernatural is a big part of Asian culture. 100%. Have you guys seen Little Bone Lodge? If not, I think you guys would like it.
I've never heard of Little Bone Lodge, but that sounds
straight up sounds like a porno.
I did not think porn. I thought
What?
No, I thought like baby skeletons.
I thought midget porn 100%.
What the fuck? I thought of like cutesy cartoon skeletons.
No, midget porn.
What?
And yes. It's got Julia McNamara in it from Nip Tuck. That's definitely cool. Director did Cockneys versus Zombies. Interesting. Neil, writer of Nothing I've Ever Heard of. Okay. We'll look into it.
Yeah. Thank you for the recommendation.
Absolutely.
The ultimate Tim Burton character battle: Beetlejuice versus Edward Scissorhands versus Sweeney Todd. Who do you guys think will win?
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, Beetlejuice is supernatural.
Yeah. He kicked friggin' everyone's ass.
I think that Sweeney Todd would I think Edward Scissorhands would be the loser in all of it. But like Sweeney Todd versus like Sweeney would beat Edward and then Beetlejuice would beat Sweeney.
Yeah. We need like a 3-way battle that's like rock, paper, scissors. Like one beats the other one, but then that other one.
But then
beats
Edward
this one,
Scissorhands wins because he's like a ton of scissors all at once.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Beetlejuice is supernatural. And yeah, he has insane powers.
Yes.
So yeah,
he does.
Unless I don't know. I guess Sweeney Todd could just say like Beetlejuice 3 times and get rid of him. But then while he was doing that, Edward Scissorhands could come up behind his back and slit his throat, Sweeney Todd style, and be like, "Karma, bitch!" But like all Edward Scissorhandsy. Maybe like that guy looks a lot like me. Okay, so Zepp is supposed to kill Mrs. Gordon here, right? So if he does his job correctly and he kills her, who's supposed to get him out? Amanda? Who's supposed to release him? And why does Zepp know where they're at? I just feel like because he drives there.
Yeah.
Right? He drives straight there. I'm going to kill your husband, Mrs. Gordon. That's a pretty good impression. That's a pretty good impression. Listen, it's going to be pretty close. Anyway. So I just don't buy that John told Zepp where they're at. Yeah. Because Zepp could have easily like text the cops or whatever and be like
ruined.
Because he knows that's John in the middle of the road.
Yeah, he does.
Right?
Yeah.
He's got the killer. He's got the guy who's trying to kill him dead to rights. And he could be like on a phone texting.
Yeah.
Like the cops. or whatever if he thinks he's being like bugged or listened to or whatever.
There's not. Is there texting?
What are you talking about?
Okay, she needs to shoot him.
Yeah,
18 times already.
it's true.
It's ridiculous that she doesn't. So dumb. So dumb. I'm going to kill you. Yeah. I know that in Japan, the unlucky number is 4. Apparently, the word for the number 4 sounds like the Japanese word for death.
It's true.
Say both of the words.
Well, there's. Hold on. I just got like scared all of a sudden and like forgot every Japanese word that I know.
Kaylee does not like it. Does not like speaking Japanese in front of people.
I don't. Oh my god. So okay, it's she. There's yon and she for 4, and the Japanese word for death is like shinderu. So the shin, that first part, is what sounds similar.
See?
That's it.
You're good. You're good. You did it. She doesn't like speaking Japanese in front of people, even though you studied it for how long?
I know, and I'm actually going to be trying to find another tutor soon because I really want to keep up with it. I just am shy. I'm shy.
You weren't shy when you friggin' talk Japanese to me, and you're like,
in our voice recordings that we used to send.
Recording?
I know, but that was also back when I was like practicing speaking Japanese. Like I had a what was the name of it? Is it Hello Talk? Anyway.
Here it is. Listen.
Diana! I'm gonna kill your husband now, Mrs. Gordon. I'm gonna kill your husband now, Mrs. Gordon.
All right, Donna, thank you for joining us.
Donna, thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good night and a good weekend.
Has
Glad you
Monica
can hang
Potter
out.
ever looked happy in a movie? When I met her, she definitely did not look happy. She looked horrible. So that's sad. I've worked in restaurants for 25 years. Pretty much all of the managers' spouses are former employees. Dude,
Wow.
I've worked in restaurants for about 5 years before I was a hairdresser, and everyone was fucking everyone. That is always the case in a restaurant. Everyone is always sleeping with everybody. And it's like, this person's sleeping with this person, and then this person's sleeping with that person the next night, kind of thing.
Yeah.
They're like all just trading each other around. It's pretty wild, honestly. Because like when you work at a restaurant, typically, like in the beginning, you're all like, because like when I worked at Applebee's, we had like 7 21st birthday parties in like a month. Like everyone there was like the same age, and they were all like in their 20s.
Yeah.
They were all like ready to party, go out every single night, and we just drank together every single night. I never slept with a single person, honey. Never.
That's such
I was
a
a virgin when I met
lie. It's a lie, and you know it.
No.
I'm mad at you now.
True. It's the truth.
No.
Truth. I have kids because
I forgot about the kids.
You forgot about my children. Oh my goodness.
Just kidding.
Oh my goodness.
Edward Scissorhands wouldn't hurt anybody. He's a sweet boy. You're right, twin.
Really? Because I remember him killing someone at the end of Edward Scissorhands.
No.
No? He like goes and stabs the guy out the fucking window.
That's a good
What are you
impression.
talking about? He does it.
Why is he like fingering?
That's fingering. You do not want to be fingered by,
By
Edward
Edward
Scissorhands.
Scissorhands. No, you don't. You don't.
That would be some really gnarly porn. Bad Boy Bubby, second to your favorite film. Bad Boy Bubby?
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
I thought it was Bubble Boy for a second with Jake Gyllenhaal. I know that in Japan. We already did that. Obey the Law. You heard Obey the Otter? What the fuck is happening?
I don't know what those
I
are.
don't understand. Hung up the phone. Yeah, that's silly.
Like Shinigami from Death Note. Yes. So like the I'm pretty sure it's like Shinigami, which is like death god.
Okay. I am also looking forward to Saw X more
Yay!
than anything currently coming out. Couldn't be me. I'm the Virgin Lord. I was actually just watching a video like a couple days ago where a guy was claiming that the gayest thing you can do is have sex. Period.
What? The gayest thing.
And then he also said, and you all know it.
I don't know that. What?
Yeah. Having any kind of sex is gay.
I mean, gay sex is gay, but
Yes, correct.
people
See right here when he goes to cut off his leg, all you see is just a little bit of blood on there. Right there. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the gore. There's no gore.
But it is the implication,
there.
right?
That's it. Blood. It's the implication. I get that.
Because like it would be so gnarly to do this, bro.
Oh, I saw a question earlier about what are people hating about the Exorcist Believer trailer. They all just say that it's super generic. They've added nothing to the tired subgenre. And I'm kind of with them on that. You guys know how I feel about exorcism movies. They are all the same movie to me, and I hate it. But I'm willing to give it a chance and see that it's a planned trilogy. There could be a big twist to it that is like totally changes how it goes. I'm hoping what we see in the trailer is like the first 30 minutes.
People hesitate to shoot in so many movies. It's crazy. It almost becomes unbelievable. I'd like to think I wouldn't hesitate depending on the situation. I know. I think everybody likes to think that, but it would be. It's hard to say.
Yeah, it's hard.
Because you would be like, I mean, yeah, you'd be like, yeah, I'd shoot that.
What I'd be thinking, of course, is like, am I going to jail? Right? Like I kill this person, and then it's like, did you have to shoot him?
Like, yes.
And it's like, yeah, I'd have to shoot him.
I did.
Look at my wall. Have you seen? I know what I'm supposed to do here. I use this as my defense. Exhibit A. You got to kill him.
Yeah.
Okay, look at this right here. Oh, right there. Look at that. Right there. There's his. Now, okay. I am under the belief that Jigsaw did leave that gun completely empty to tell him this gun was not used. Right? Because when I very first saw this movie and I noticed that there was no shell in the chamber.
Yeah. Oh.
I was like, okay, that's a mistake. That's an editing error, or that's a continuity issue. But because we've talked about this and how everything is thought of.
Yeah.
I do think that's like Jigsaw's wink and a nod to Gordon, like, I'm not really dead. And you're going to be so frantic, you're not even going to notice.
I think you're right, honestly. Which is just like, it's evil. He looks, Allie, yeah, he looks so sickly. He is so pale.
Who does?
Gordon.
Oh, God.
Like, yeah. He looks awful. Oh, my God.
Yeah, he looks gnarly for sure. Having sex is gay. What the fuck kind of logic? Dude, 100%. I forget who that idiot is. Some like extreme right wing fucking idiot. I'll look at his name right now. Nick Fuentes. But isn't he the dude that was like with Kanye West when he was like talking about how much he loved Hitler? Was it Nick Fuentes, the guy that was with him going on that tour around being
oh
like,
my God.
fuck yeah, white power with the black man?
Oh my God.
Pretty sure Nick.
What timeline are we in?
Yeah, brilliant people out there. A Nazi who believes that any sex of any sort is gay. These are the kinds of fucking videos I need to start commenting on. That's real horror. Dude, Adam beats
oh
Zep
my God.
to death.
Yes.
He fucking annihilates him. I want to see Zep's face. Show it to me. Okay. He's
voice.
overacting here.
His voice.
He's
I was just
overacting.
gonna say, you're gonna be all right. But at the same I love it though. They're like, I want them to be a couple.
Do you think that?
Like, I ship them.
Do you think that every time that Gary Ells, since The Princess Bride, has made a movie, when the director tells him some kind of note, he says, "As you wish"?
I probably not.
Please tell me that he did that
But that
on
would
set.
be cool.
He's like, listen, I need you to tone it down a bit with the. Okay, I missed that. Did he say? Because I think in the unrated version or whatever, he doesn't say "I wouldn't lie to you," because I remember that was like a very glowing or glaring
Difference.
Yeah, like omission from the film. Here comes the music, guys. The iconic music. Dude, the opening of Scary Movie 2 is legit one of my favorite parody things ever. When they go in and it's The Exorcist, and when it's like Reagan's on the bed and she's like, fuck me, and then it like just jumps to him fucking her.
So bad.
That killed me. That's the kind of humor that I just do not think you'd see in theaters anymore. I just don't.
Yeah.
Like, there's certain things that are more hardcore than they once were, but a priest fucking like a 12-year-old on screen is in a comedy, and then a dude raping a clown with his like 10-foot long extendo dick. I don't see that kind of humor getting into theaters these days. But
I don't either.
Maybe. And this is the editing here, the music, the reveal. It's genius.
Yes.
It's so well done. When I saw this in theaters, people start. You ever watch those videos where like people go to church and the guy like touches them and they like like that, they fall on the ground and shit. They start speaking in tongues.
Yeah,
That's what happened in this movie when I saw it in theaters. People were like, "Oh!" They're like, "I'm gonna go have sex and be gay as fuck." Are you gonna be having sex with another man? No, it's a woman, but it's still gay.
The way John he like.
So, do you think John looks as young here as he does in Saw X?
Dude, I think
supposed to be that age.
He looks fucking great, bro.
Dude, he is so high here. He's like, "What happened, bro? Is it over already?"
Oh my god.
Silent Evil 999.
Yo.
Okay. That scene right there, when Adam is like seeing the key go down the drain, he never saw that key.
No, but he's just like because he was coming to. Maybe he like remembers something being on him, and it's like, oh shit, it went down.
Sure. I mean, obviously the footage is for us, the audience, to be like, remember that key at the beginning? It was Adam's way out. That gun doesn't. Oh, that was the Zep's gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adam did not know he had a key in there. I'm telling you that right now. What's your opinion on the new Halloween movies? I think they're a disgrace. You know my opinion. You know our opinion. Kaylee loves all three.
Yes.
I'm fine with the first two, and I love Halloween Ends. You should know that if you watch this channel. Bronson has went completely insane tonight.
Oh my god, dude.
He's probably given us $75 at this point.
Bro, we just thank you so much. Robin Williams, Simon Helberg, Andy Samberg, Ryan Reynolds, Bradley Cooper, Kevin Pollak, and Kevin Spacey all do great impressions of Christopher Walken. Who do you think does the best Christopher Walken impression?
I want to say I saw someone did it in front of Walken. Oh shit, I can't remember. There was I remember someone doing a really spot on Christopher Walken impression. You are very obsessed with Christopher Walken tonight.
I don't know. I don't know who I've seen do a Christopher. I feel like I've seen so many people. Like he's just like the guy that people love to imitate
It's because
he's got such a recognizable
cadence,
and like it's unique.
I agree. You know, like when you're a very lively character, you're very easy to imitate.
Yeah.
Like I feel like anyone's imitatable, but like there's obviously people who are way more imitatable than other people.
Yeah.
Right? People
sure.
who have like very distinct speech patterns, like Christopher Walken, who pauses in between everything he says. Right?
Yeah.
But he doesn't do the typical pause where like he pauses and then says like a word or something. He says like 3 words, pauses, says 3 words, pauses.
Yeah.
It's really an interesting
it's
speech
very,
pattern.
very interesting.
But I love it. One of my favorite Christopher Walken like monologues. Obviously the Watch one in Pulp Fiction, but even better than that, I really love True Romance. He's so insane, and in so many things he does. He just has such great lines in everything he does. Remember that?
You know what
remember that music video where he's like dancing and on the escalators and everything? He does like a whole.
No? I don't remember that, but I was just thinking of him in Sleepy Hollow.
Oh, sure.
Because he's scary in that, like really scary.
Yeah. What videos? That's like Moby or Fatboy Slim or what is that again?
I don't know.
Walken, Fatboy Slim. Yeah.
I know Scott needs to go.
I think it's this one. He's like dancing around. It's a good one because Christopher Walken is like he was like a professional dancer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he's a big time dancer. Big time dancer. If you've never seen it,
I did not know.
Yeah. Andy Samberg though is definitely great. I love Samberg, so I'll go with him.
I know.
For decent comedy, Exorcism, watch Upside Down Cross. There's that one that I still have never watched, even though I own it, which has Selma Blair in it, and it's called Repossessed. Her and Leslie Nielsen. And they're like, she's playing Reagan in it again, and it's like a spoof on her own character. I gotta watch this one day. Anybody seen that? Anyone seen that? Dr. Guy was in Princess Bride. Yeah. We talked about that. I brought out the board game and everything. I'm a fan of Saw, have enjoyed watching every one of them, although, of course, some entries are weaker than others. Sure, I mean, that's the case with any franchise. 2 stray bullets that could have killed him at the 100%. I mean, there's so many opportunities where things could have went wrong. It's just everything goes right for him. Period.
Yeah.
What happened? Carrie Ells is such a wild actor, going in and out of good and bad acting, and predictably then has a British accent in parts of it.
I freaking love him.
Very he's like low grade Nicolas Cage.
It's so good though. I love because he's like honestly really good through most of this one, and then it's just kind of at the end that it gets like,
what are you talking about? I'm the best actor ever.
I love him.
I wouldn't lie to you.
Oh my god.
He ages like a fine wine. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Now when I watch Saw 1 again, I'm gonna be watching. Yeah, dude.
Yes. I remember when that like hit me, and I was like, "Oh shit!" He's on
nowadays
the
he's the dude from Evil.
That's true. Oh my god! If you guys haven't seen Evil, he looks. First of all, he also is somebody who I feel like does not age. I think he looks the same every time I see him. But he does a fantastic job in his role in Evil.
Scary Movie 1 and 2 are all-time classics. Seen them a million times. I agree. I love them. Have you seen either?
Yes, we watched them. You showed me them.
Both?
Yeah.
No.
You showed me one of them.
The second?
Yeah.
I didn't show you the second. I'm almost positive. Oh wait,
Yeah, we put it on.
with the little
With
mini
the hand, yeah. It's gross.
Why
And
don't you
he's, like,
give me
putting in
a
the mashed
standing
potatoes and
ovation? More cowbell, of course. Everyone remembers that from Walking, except for my wife, probably. Saw has a great theme. Really missing horror movies these days, or just movies in general. Why? Go. Tons of stuff. YouTube cancels everything. That's interesting. I agree. YouTube's gotten terrible about that stuff. YouTube isn't actually too bad with censorship. Twitch is the worst. I've heard that. I've heard.
Yeah,
Twitch
I've
is
heard
really
that
bad.
Twitch sucks.
I can remember YouTube in that time being better than brutal horror. Fatboy Slim. Okay, thank you. Where'd you buy the clown behind you?
Spirit Halloween. We're gonna be getting the Leatherface animatronic this year. Yes.
We're definitely getting it.
Yes.
Anthony Hopkins doing Red Dragon, looking 10 years old. 100%. Of course. I don't care about. There's a theory that Robert Wagner and Watkin were lovers. Natalie Wood caught them in the act and freaked out. That's what led to her death. That's an overreaction. That's an overreaction. I mean, he was just just banging another dude.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. It's gay though.
Yeah, but
that's gay. I will admit, if you have gay sex, that's pretty gay.
that's
heterosexual,
that's the point.
Yeah, but heterosexual sex is not gay. I'm still not going to let this go. That's
what
the
if
most ludicrous video I've watched in a long time.
Like you're bi and you're having heterosexual sex? Is that considered?
What? If you're bisexual and you're having heterosexual sex, how could that be gay?
I guess it is. Still straight sex.
It's only gay if you're with somebody of the opposite sex in that moment. You're committing a gay act, literally. So there you go. I could give a shit, but it is a gay act, period. You can't say that it's not gay. If I'm sucking another dude's dick, it's gay, period. There's no other way about it. It's a gay act. I mean, yeah, even if he's got a gun to my head, I'm still performing a gay act. Lead actress and Queen of the Damned was killed. Yep, sure was. Aaliyah.
Yeah.
I've only seen Saw 1 through 7 once each. The first was my favorite. Yeah, it
does.
Who would win in a fight, Saw or Annabelle? What?
Annabelle.
Like Billy the puppet or Annabelle?
Annabelle.
Well, Annabelle is cursed like
Annabelle's
by
a demon, and
Billy
the puppet
is
is literally just a toy.
It would just lay there as the demon was like, why am I even fighting this doll? Who put me up against a doll? I'm not even a doll. But if it was just literally Annabelle versus Billy, that would be the most boring fight ever because they both just lay there. Because the dolls themselves have nothing to them. Anyways, Bruce Wayne, why are you dressed up like Batman? Oh yeah, good Christopher Walken line. Because he is Batman.
I don't know what this is.
What?
Do I know what
That's
this is?
Michelle Pfeiffer. That's freaking Batman Returns. Not a gay bone in my body except for the dick.
The dick bone.
Danny Glover would have destroyed Zed. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
As crazed as he was, and Danny Glover's a big dude. So yeah, no, 100%. What do you think of Linnea Quigley and Scream Queens? I mean, what do I think of Scream Queens in general? Or what do I think of Linnea Quigley and being a Scream Queen? She's definitely a Scream Queen. I mean, she hasn't been in a long time, but I mean,
we love Scream Queens. We're Scream Queen.
Scream Queens.
Scream Queen fans.
I can tell you what we got to do, though. We got to get off because we got a lot of shit to do.
We need to walk our dog. He's terrorizing the cat. This was a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, we had a good time.
We had a really good time hanging out with you guys
the entire time.
Yeah, I'm so glad everyone came.
How many people actually watched the movie with us and played it along simultaneously?
And by watched, we mean like had it on in the background.
Yeah, had it on. We talked about it a lot.
We did.
We got very distracted for a bit.
Yeah.
For the first 45 minutes, we talked about like pretty much nothing but the film.
Yeah.
And then we got distracted and I kept trying to bring it back to the film, but Kaylee kept saying no. I was kidding.
Twin, I'm so sorry that you didn't get the notification. But
Okay.
I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came and made it.
Yeah. Okay. So good night, guys. Thanks for the watch party. I watched the movie with you. Allie, thank you for your $20. That was amazing.
For Billy the Puppet, it's going in there.
It's going in there. We're just
Going
gonna
in
have
the
$20
funds.
forever because it's nobody else.
Nobody else donated for the Billy the well, unless we just use all of what we got this stream.
Yeah.
This should all be Billy the Puppet fund. How about that? How about that?
We'll see.
We'll
We'll
see.
Not me now watching, just hanging out. Cool.
Nice.
You really helped me finish tonight, Jason. Oh, did I now? Wow. All right, let me heart that. 100. There you go. Another 100. So yeah, that was fun. And next week, okay, so just so everyone knows, Twin City. Next week, Saw 2,
Yes.
same time, same place.
Yep.
7 o'clock probably around that time. So, and I will not be posting about it on anything. I'm just going live. So I will remind people with an update, a poster or whatever. But and every week, Fridays at like 7 o'clock, Saw parties for the next 2 months straight.
We're
Be
doing
there.
it. We're doing it.
Okay. We love you guys. And it's a shame you don't take donations to review films anymore.
Mm.
I mean, you can always recommend movies.
Yeah,
Right?
we love recommendations. So
Yeah, I remember that guy who sent you money in an envelope. Yeah, that was that was Johnny, I think. Yeah, we've watched plenty of movies people have recommended to us.
yeah, we do. I mean, somebody
So-
recommended the one most recently, The Moon Garden.
Oh my God,
and
that
that
was
was like one of our top films probably this year. So
All you have to do is just throw out a couple random recommendations here and there, and if they appeal to us in the moment,
yeah, we'll watch
like I
it.
definitely want to check out this one from earlier.
The little
The
bone
little
lodge?
the midget porn.
The little bone lodge.
The little bit no, the little bone lodge. That is a fucking midget porn title, and you know it.
It's
What do you mean?
Bad Boy Bubby is a recommendation.
Yeah, what is
Yellowbeard?
Bad Boy? I don't know. Okay, I'm looking this up because I've seen him type it 60 fucking times now.
Bad Boy Bubby.
From 1993
This has
with Nicholas Hope.
as Bubby.
I don't know what the hell this is.
Okay.
Bubby has spent 30 years trapped in the same small room, tricked by his mother. One day, he manages to escape. And I should have read this like Dr. Gordon. And deranged and naive. It's hard to even do. Oh my God, he threw out his throat. In equal measures, his adventure into the modern and nihilistic life begins.
I think that so one of the impressions that I used to I still love, but you do like a really great Loomis impression, but the Gordon impression now is like really
Top tier.
it's like getting up there for me.
Yeah, my Loomis is good. For
Your
sure.
Loomis is amazing.
Yeah.
Yellowbeard says this is the best film in the world. Okay.
Best film ever made.
There's
Bad Boy
sex
Bubby.
happening
I'm
right
going to tell
now.
you right now, it's not. I'm just looking at it. I'm not saying it's bad, but this is not beating like John Carpenter's The Thing.
Keggy says
It's just not happening.
if you like cats, I wouldn't watch it though. Oh, I love cats.
What if I
is
like-
there like animal violence in it? Because
What if I like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain?
I just read Keggy's comment. He puts a cat in a sack and swings it against a wall and kills it.
But was the cat asking for it? Is the real question. You know? Sometimes cats are just asking for it.
Cats literally never ask for it.
I like upsetting Kaylee. All right, guys. Good night. We love you. Thanks for joining us. Thanks
Thank
to everybody.
you.
You guys are the best.
Thank you. We will be reviewing tonight, so there'll be stuff out. We're gonna try and get a bunch of stuff out.
My Loomis impression was spot on. Dude,
Your
100%.
Gordon impression.
No, my Loomis impression at
Oh,
the
your
end of Halloween
Loomis.
4 when Jamie Lloyd stabs her friggin' step, mom or whatever. No. No. All right, good night.
Good
guys.
night. We love you. How do I do that thing again? This thing?